I've been neglecting my channel, but I've been pretty busy. Welcome back and thanks for being here. My name is Scott and I've enjoyed making YouTube videos and publishing every week, but spending so much time making videos meant that I was neglecting the writing on my website. And another thing is, the more time I spend creating videos, the less time I spend actually doing the things that inspire videos. And also I don't have time for watching other people's content. So I decided to take a break from publishing so that I could actually do some of the things. I've said it before, my interests, my channel and my blog, they go where my interests are. And so for a long while, upgrading the car was the focus of the channel, and my ham radio upgrades are, there's still a focus on the channel and a focus on the car, but I've been doing a lot of ham radio stuff. Since 2020, I've taken a deeper dive into ham radio than I ever imagined for myself. My primary interest in ham radio, which is legally known as amateur radio, those interests have split in three areas mostly. First is, say, local repeater conversations. They're often called nets. And next is parks on the air, also known as POTA. And then I'm interested in some occasional VHF and UHF contesting. So my local club's daily coffee and radio net is really what jump-started my enthusiasm for amateur radio. With my workspaces being closed and shut down, I didn't have fellow tech weenies to talk tech with during the day. And so the daily coffee and radio nets filled a need that I didn't even know I had. And so while hams hadn't really been a necessary part of my life since I worked with technology every day, I quickly realized these are my people. So I jumped back in with both feet and have been growing more in the hobby as time marches on. With more exposure to different aspects of ham radio, I discovered a worked all states club and tried a few of their nets, and it wasn't really for me. It was very time consuming without a lot of return on investment for that time. Later, I discovered Parks on the Air, or POTA. POTA is sort of like collecting stamps, I guess, but the records and awards tracking are all done online. Instead of stamps, operators at home will hunt for various parks, be they national parks, state parks, wildlife management areas, or other entities around the world. In order for hunters to be successful, somebody has to actually be at the park and set up with a station at the park itself. And that operator is called an activator. Well, park activations have appealed to me. Being a mobile station brings certain disadvantages to my station. Sometimes it's tough for people to hear me. And so then I can't break through these pileups to talk to activators. But if I'm the activator, then hunters will look for me. And the endeavor can be anything from a boring fishing trip, or it can be a pileup session logging one hunter after another. It can be really busy and thrilling at the same time. It's very interesting. I've also taken an interest in VHF and UHF contesting. However, my interest isn't with sitting in one spot and contacting stations all over the world. Instead, I'm looking to contest as a rover. Rovers are not just mobile operators. They move from one Maidenhead grid square to another during the course of the contest, which integrates my love for driving with my ham radio pursuits. Moving from one grid to another allows stations to work rovers as a new station every time they change grid squares. So each new grid means a new contact, even with a repeat station. In fact, a team of rovers can accumulate quite a load of contest points by each setting up in different grids, working each other, and then rotating grids until all 16 combinations have been done. That's called grid circling. And so for now, I'm the only rover within 100 miles or more that I'm aware of. So advanced techniques like that are going to have to wait. And I'm also still building my station. I was hoping to do an intro with showing you the station, but I don't have it set up right now, so I'll make it my thumbnail or something. But basically, in the photo, you can see quite a different look than maybe you've seen before. And I have some details about my build progress on a webpage. I'll link it below. And then finally, I've revived a small interest in European car shows. I've showed my car on and off over the years, but now I'm trying to go to 1 or 2 shows per year. I always enter the car instead of just attending. I enter my car in the show so that I can exhibit my work, get a great parking spot, and support the organization that's promoting the show. It's money in their pocket. And if you're watching this near publishing time for this video, then I'm very likely on my way to Maggie Valley by way of the Tail of the Dragon. And that's, of course, after cleaning a very dirty car. I don't know how well you can see this. I got very dirty in the wake of a POTA expedition. I took my car into some off-pavement areas and got it really, really dirty and quite cluttered inside here. Basically, all of the equipment and luggage that was in the car, the antennas that were on top of the car, they had to come out so that I can clean everything, and then I got to put it all back in for the show. Anyway, I plan to be in Maggie Valley with my ever-growing communications exhibit, so come by and say hello. The only detriment I can see with all of that is, the forecast is looking kind of ominous for the weekend. Thunderstorms and rain and stuff like that, but it's only 53%, so that means 47% chance of nice weather, right? And plus it's the mountains, and so the weather can be a little fickle in the mountains. I don't know, I don't live there, so I might have to change my mind, but for now I am planning to go to Maggie Valley, so come by and say hello. Anyway, thanks for watching. I will do some update videos here before too long, but I don't know if I'm on a weekly schedule anymore, so all right, take care. See you later.